Meeting come to order. Date for October 17th at 6:30 p.m. Everybody in the audience, please silence your cell phones. And we are going to stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. First order of business, did everybody take a peek at, or take a look at the minutes from last meeting? Anybody have any changes or?
Can I make a motion to approve them? Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? All right, minutes passed. All right, the fourth item on the agenda, I'm going to recuse myself and hand it over to Tim. Here's the book, and then I will come back.
All right, can we get a motion?
I'll make a motion to waive the reading. Perfect. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right. Can we get a motion to open the public hearing?
I'll make a motion to open the public hearing.
Second. Third. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Mr. Forehand, if you could come forward to the podium and discuss with us what it is you're looking to do. Hello, James.
Well, apply for a permit for a pole barn. I'm gonna go. So I need for the height, to get the interior height to 16 foot, I think it's 22.8. I think is what the overall height was. So we need a variance for height.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you to pull it up. I see it.
22'8" is the correct height.
Okay. Looking for 5'8", 5 feet 8 inches. Because our standard is 17. So.
Yeah.
Why am I going that tall?
Yeah.
One is I got a camper that's 13 foot. And two is, you can always go bigger, you can't go higher, so I'd rather do it now than down the road.
Absolutely. All right. Claire, do you have any questions?
Yes, it's very small, this diagram. What is the height from the floor to that center point? What, like how much clearance is in there?
From the floor,
Yes.
the bottom chord of it is 16 feet. Your garage door is probably gonna be,
This one is gonna be 14.
okay.
14, yeah, and the same height. So it's not cathedral ceilings inside, it's all at 16 foot. Or within inches of that.
Mhm.
Okay.
What are you gonna store in there besides the camper?
We got snowmobiles, dirt bikes, tools, jet skis, household stuff, cool stuff. Stuff, I don't know. We got a lot of stuff.
Things and stuff.
Garage, go bigger garage.
Will the color of the structure match the house, or you don't know?
No,
It will not, what color is it
No.
going to be?
to plan on being blue.
Blue.
Blue. The house is like a tannish, I guess. I don't know the exact thing.
Is that what you chose, or that's the color company?
I chose blue. We decided on blue. Yeah.
Yeah, then.
Some of the questions I have.
All right.
Would you hear anything from any of the neighbors?
No,
No.
no response.
Okay.
There's nobody on the.
Eric, are you good?
Yeah, good with it.
Okay.
You answered why the thing was quite.
Yeah. No, I know this section very well, so.
Somewhat secluded back there.
Yes.
I mean,
My,
I don't think you'd be able to see it from the road unless you're looking right through the neighbors at the
It's
right angle and, you know, maybe that'll win it, you
got
know.
great wildlife out there.
Absolutely. And
I
I
love
did
that
agree
area.
on Person Road.
My wife used to drive bus and it was around up on Pierce.
Yeah, it's a great, it's like you're not even around you.
Yeah, she loved, used to love it up there.
Long, narrow lots.
Yes,
Right.
Well, not really narrow, somewhat.
deep lots.
That's right. Okay. There are no further questions. Can we get a motion to close the public hearing?
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. So now what we'll do, you can stand if you want, or if you'd like to sit, that's fine too. We're gonna go through the 5 questions that you answered in your packet.
Got it.
All right. So here we go. Number 1, whether the benefit sought by the applicant can be achieved by a feasible alternative to the variance. So this one I would say no, because of, it's a height variance, it's not.
That's that.
No place else you can put it.
Yeah, yep. All right, number 2, whether an undesirable change would be produced in the character of the neighborhood or a detriment to nearby properties.
No,
No. Whether the requested variance is substantial.
no.
No, and it's in line with most of the other ones that we approved that have a height variance so they can fit a camper, so. Would the variance have an adverse impact on the physical or environmental conditions of the neighborhood?
No.
No. And then 5, whether the alleged difficulty was self-created.
Yes.
Yes.
Why? I'm just kidding. All right, so ZBA, after taking into consideration the above 5 factors, finds that the benefit to the applicant does outweigh the detriment to the neighborhood or the community. ZBA further finds that a variance for 5 feet, 8 inches is the minimum variance that should be granted in order to preserve and protect the character of the neighborhood and the health, safety, and welfare of the community. There's agreement that there is no significant impact on the environment. Therefore, I propose a type 2 action on secret and no further review is required. Based upon that, would somebody like to make a motion?
I'll make that motion.
What would that motion be?
Motion to grant the height variance of 5 feet, 8 inches to Brandon Forehand, the property at 5858 Pearson Road, Fayetteville, New York, tax map 082.01-39.0. The variance is being granted for the construction of a 40-foot by 60-foot accessory structure.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Carrie, you can come back now. Know where she went.
I'm looking over these.
She might be taking a nap out there in the hallway.
Long days, it's dark now.
So, that's approved. Tom will be getting a hold of you with the permit.
Perfect. I can go.
You are all set if you'd like to leave.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
good
you
night,
for
sir.
being
Have a good
patient.
night.
Thank you. Sorry that I was 2 minutes late.
No problem, thank you.
I did. Stay within the speed limit to get here too.
Excellent, because I don't know a good lawyer.
Luckily I know a few. I was only 7 minutes late, not 8.
Almost in the threshold of employment.
Okay. Okay, next one.
Well, mine.
Oh, I have it, okay. Okay, so the next on the item is Brandon Forehand.
No.
No.
Oh,
Did that one.
sorry. Barry Nelapowitz,
You're close, no one poets.
Nelapowitz at 8575 Green Lakes Road, Fayetteville, New York. This is a discussion, so do we open the floor?
Oh, sure, and, you know, just come on up for discussion.
Yes,
So,
come on up.
right, so this is a discussion because there's so many things that would be required for a complete application, but we certainly felt that this applicant, you know, should come and you know, kind of talk about what's going on here, and the board could have an opportunity to react in an unofficial way. You know, not a final decision, so.
Okay, you wanna go ahead and go into what you're wanting from
We're looking to have a portable or non-permanent garage put on site. We went through and had renovations done to our house to upgrade the kitchen, living space and things like that. And what that we took was the current, garage. We built on that footprint and just extended just like that for the decking and things like that. So what we lost was the garage. The intent was just to have a garage, a prefabricated, I can show a picture if that's needed, type of garage, so it is a certified structure. Have that perpendicular to where the garage, or where the driveway is now. I don't know if we have
You wanna pull that up, Tom?
pictures.
I guess let me know which one you're looking for. This,
That one will show it. The garage is just to the left. That's a look from the road, straightforward. The 33-foot DOT right of way, we're looking for actually like 7 feet off of that. I understand that it's inside the normal guidelines, but I did submit some additional pictures. There's a side view, making sure that the neighbors didn't have any sightline distraction or interference.
So the right of way is what? How many feet? Going again?
The right of way goes 33 feet,
Okay.
and then I'm looking to be 7 feet farther than that. So total of 40 feet from the center line of the road.
I'm gonna stop share for 1 second.
Okay.
While that's coming up, I know, once you see the survey, our lot doesn't really allow for the garage to be anywhere else. The way that the pitch on the side of the house goes down, every 10 feet, it drops about a foot. So you're out, once you're at 40 feet, it's dropped 4 feet. So there is that uneven surface that leads down.
And it goes uphill as you go towards the Christmas tree farm. Slightly.
The road does.
Yeah.
But from my house
But your
down
goes
to
back
this,
when you
where
go back,
it goes
right?
down because there's the Pools Brook.
Yep.
Is our property line, so it does move down towards that. There's only 23 feet on the other side of the house, so there's really no way to put it there. The only, other option I didn't see that was feasible, is behind the house. But we would end up having to put at least 120-foot driveway to access that. That's $12,000 or something like that. At least,
And it's to just house your vehicles in?
yes,
The purpose of
these, rider motorcycle,
Okay.
car. I do have pictures if you need some. I have brought some for everyone.
And
Yeah.
the one that I can share here. This is one of them that we have that shows.
Okay, that is a spray painted square where we're anticipating the garage goes. That would be, that's 7 feet from the, highway. I keep forgetting the name of it, the boundary line.
Is the highway on the right of that photo?
It's on the left.
On the left, okay.
You
Would
said
you
you have
like-
pictures there?
I'm sorry?
Do you have pictures
Yeah,
there? Yeah, and we're just gonna discuss it. I'm sure we have some questions. I mean, regarding it, because it's pretty unique.
It's Green Lakes, a
Who
town
wants-
road or a
Thank
state
you.
road?
You can,
Green Lakes is a.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
People,
thought that was a
We,
county road.
it's, I think it's out, didn't we determine this was outside of town? This
No.
was a town
This
road?
is still town.
That's town.
Yes, it's not a
Is it
state
town
road.
or a state road?
I thought Green Lakes Road
Or
was a county
county
road.
Okay.
The one, Route 5 is a
Oh,
state
these
road.
are, okay,
The Green Lakes Road is county. It's like county
so
route
let's
something.
put it on the other side of the,
257, right?
Yeah, 257 or something like that.
Yeah, I think-
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna bring
pictures,
these over to you guys too.
the pictures I have in there, pictures two, or pages 2 and 3, actually show, I believe, a good representation.
Isn't Green Lakes Road county?
This,
I have to go get my
County,
cheat sheet
it's like
because it
county
says
route
access
257 or something
from
like that.
here to there.
Can I ask you
Depends on where it is on Green Lakes, because part of it
Okay,
is.
so
No.
where
Part
is
of
this really
that
going?
could be counted.
How wide is the road?
I don't know if
It is
it's
going, right now, that, the dumpster is there.
Yeah.
state roads that we maintain,
Perpendicular to the
right?
driveway.
We maintain.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know if it's a state road maintained by the
This
county.
direction.
So, but let's get the road or the driveway. Driveway.
hey guys, we got so many side conversations going on, let's bring it back.
Yes.
So,
It does say New York State Route 5, so I do believe,
Green Lakes is New York State Road.
I believe
This is
so,
the corner.
we can.
That's Route 5 right there. And this is Green Lakes Road.
The, sorry.
So this corner here is my senior.
Mycenae?
Yeah,
Mycena.
Mycena.
okay,
Yes.
okay, so
The-
my question is, the center of the road to where you wanna put the garage.
40 feet, 5 inches.
What is the width
Okay.
of the official width of Green Lakes Road? That's the question. That's I think we know.
If we're talking white line to white line, that would be 22 feet.
No, I'm talking about, is it a 60 foot, is it 33? I don't know what the. Like, that's like, it
That road's
matters.
not 60 foot, I can tell you that.
No,
No, no,
11 and a
I,
half here, 11 and a half
no,
here.
that's not my question.
Okay,
What is the official width of the road?
So that is,
Not what's paved, but
it is a state road,
okay.
100%.
yeah, state road, that's coming right off of our highway department page on. the
Okay,
website.
cool. Good.
that's the state.
Does it say what its width is?
Well, let me do this.
Can't do everything for you.
do you wanna look at this?
I tried.
I gave them a packet as well.
Oh, okay, we have it.
Oh, you got it, okay.
I know pictures 2 and 3 do have measurements in there as well.
Yeah.
So you can see if we're moving left to right, it's 11.5 from center line to the white line, 9 more feet to the grass line. And then 20 feet to where the garage would be. And that's inside, that shows that that's inside the telephone pole where the utility pole is.
Now, this isn't 100% accurate, but if you can look up there, if you're looking for blacktop on the left-hand side to the front, or the one side of his driveway is 38 feet that way.
Pretty close to what I had.
But from there to here is their right of way.
That's what I'm,
33 feet is their right of way, and
from the
that,
center line.
from the center line, and that comes right from his Iannuzzian Roman survey. So I'm assuming that they determined how many rods
Mhm,
the road was
right.
and put that on his survey, but that's where.
Okay. So follow-up discussions. with the placement of the garage, the pole right of way. Let's hear it. Let's have a discussion. Questions?
I'm wondering if you couldn't put the garage right next to this right here. In other words, put it alongside of this.
There was what needs to be finished on there is the deck, because there are sliding glass doors that.
And the deck goes out to the
Just
side,
Yeah, just to the side 6 feet,
6 feet.
and then that's when everything starts dropping, probably from that point. I'm looking at page 6, and I know it's very busy, but from, that's when the slope starts happening, the elevation change. Probably about 10 feet from that point of the side that you were talking about, that's where the ground starts. The elevation changes, probably a foot for every 10 feet that you go, it drops. But it's also not even, it's sort of a curve.
And the deck wouldn't go in back of this?
It's on the side.
It will be on the side and,
I'm sorry,
it'll be on the side and the back,
side and the back.
yes. And then, it wouldn't go past where the existing portion of the house is, the back of the house. Yeah, the garage, we actually
There's a picture.
couldn't put it back there because we can't drive that direction.
Right? Well, let's say that shows, yeah, it's okay, it's gonna be right.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that- It did.
It did.
So the concern also is if that road ever gets widened,
It are-
right?
Well, I know it was widened a while ago when they replaced the culvert. That was 20 years ago. And New York State, because they did come in and they took additional footage, I can't remember exactly how much they took from our driveway, which didn't allow us to park in front of each other anymore. What they did to compensate for that was they made my driveway wider so we could park next to each other, because we could no longer park.
Those who can.
Right.
All right.
So I'm
I'm
hoping they can't make it
about,
wider.
in general, large structures in front yards. And I guess I would, that's been an issue. Of course, every variance, it has to go through its own criterion. But I guess I would like to have that discussed. It is quite substantially in the front yard, and that's, that is, but anyway,
Sorry,
that's fine. He's just trying to guide the board in the discussion because it has come up fairly frequently, and it's something that has been discouraged. So I don't know how this
If we,
is different.
At that intersection, there's that old body shop, and that's practically sitting on the road. You know,
the one that got hit by the car?
Yes,
Pfeiffer's,
Yes, yeah.
yes, Pfeiffer's place,
the Pfeiffer.
yes.
so that's something similar, really close to the road, it's just a point.
Both of them.
Right, do you want to create that circumstance?
Well, I think if you look at it plainly, this one and the last one that was on, was that that wasn't Kirkville Road, was it Bridgeport Road? Bridgeport?
Oh, the one in the front by the big tree there.
Yes, but it's similar in the ask. It's similar in the way that it is from the road.
Similar.
Well,
His was a little further back than this one, but
Well, there was also the septic question too.
in that case, yes, yeah.
Right.
Are you talking about the one where it was like right in the front yard?
Yeah,
Yeah,
This is to the side of the front door. It's the side of where the garage was.
Yeah, the other one was sort of.
One of them was
Directly
right
from the
from the
house.
house.
I know, I'm just saying, I know they're not identical, but there are similar requests. But yes, that placement of the house compared to the other one is different.
Where the utility pole is, there is a line of shrubbery, like Rose of Sharon, that would block the view if you're looking at it straight on.
Right.
So there is that, I don't think that has an ill effect on the site of it.
Your property from like this left front corner of your driveway going back, slopes down.
Yes,
Right.
behind the bushes that you can't see, yes, it starts sloping down towards there you go,
Yeah.
where that arrow was. Yeah, right there is where it starts sloping down, perfect, that's exactly what. Okay,
And the deck is gonna be built on the left-hand side of that area.
I'm sorry,
You said the deck would be coming out that side?
yeah, to the left of the garage where it currently is, where those shrubs are in that picture, the deck wouldn't be going any further than those shrubs.
How much grading would you have to do if you put it right up next to the side of the house?
Well, that's what was my
Without,
question.
without going into the rear, I know you said if you go into the rear, you're gonna have to, it'd be a very expensive driveway.
Right.
But if you, so, here, let me show you. If you pull that picture back up, Tom.
So you're saying piggyback right next to the.
Yeah, like,
Have
can
it
you
extend
just,
your back.
can you go like right there?
Yeah.
And go depending on parallel with the house?
No, I don't believe so, because the elevation, the way it starts dropping,
Would be
the back,
the
where
shrubs
you're
or
asking for, I think, back left corner of the
garage.
garage. I mean, you wouldn't be able to come off the deck.
Right. Well, that's what I was wondering, but if you go back
Back
to
left of the garage would be,
how far off of here does that come?
it's
Like
like
if you use that,
I mean,
shadow as a point of reference.
about. That,
I mean, just having it in
I
line.
mean,
with the
right
house.
there, the shrubs here, it's really not.
Laser pointer, laser pointer.
Yeah, no,
In a little.
I don't have, where that shadow is on the grass.
Yeah.
Where that shadow.
I will ask.
All right, so-
If someone comes on the site, they might be able to understand the
Yeah, the
elevation
slope.
issue.
There's two concerns, I think, with it is the fact that that road, if they ever widen even further, it would be an issue. I know.
They'd be moving the pole, it is an official, like, right of way, just.
And then the second one is the structure in the front yard and the location. Those are just the two concerns. And
It
then,
is a portable structure.
Is it,
What do you mean portable?
So
It's a prefabricated shed, they would grab it, it's right on Route 5.
The mule it in.
Picture, it's on the trailer.
Yeah, they put it in
Drop
there.
in
but it's
place.
gonna be permanently mounted, right?
No, it'll be on
It's gonna
stone,
be- gonna-
Is that from the place that's like right up by Yellowbrook Road?
yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's a valid accessory structure though.
Right.
From a code standpoint.
But see, that's why I was asking about, like, if you put it on the side of the house with grading, you'd be far enough back that then you wouldn't have to worry about if the road was ever expanded.
Well, that's why I said, if you put it right next to that, but you said the deck is gonna be in the back curving around to the front.
Right,
What
on
if
the
you didn't
side,
have it around?
the side to the back,
That,
and
that actually shows where
that
the
would
deck
take
is, if
away
you guys
any-
look carefully,
Right.
the side
Yeah.
that,
in the back.
having it where you mentioned would take away any kind of view if you're on the deck. I mean, it's really, it's not, it's not a desirable location to sit on the deck and have the garage in front of you. That's,
Right, understand.
I was able to visit, 3 of the neighbors and I showed them all the pictures you're seeing, they were in agreement.
okay. All right, so the next step would be,
Well, because of where the pole is, because of, the road boundary and everything, and anyway, it is required by our code, there would need to be a new updated accurate survey would show the addition. It really should show the deck, the proposed deck location.
Would this have to go to the county too, because of where it is in the right of way?
Yes,
So they'd have to review it.
yes. And they would want all of that
Right.
information, because it is so close to the right of way. So we'll see, have to see if they have any comments. And again,
So
yeah. I
I'm
mean,
thinking financially, I know the survey is pretty costly, and that's just to even continue conversation.
This is gonna have to go to the county, and the county will want all that information and want an updated
Yeah, they
survey.
won't look at it if they don't have all of the stuff that, including the accurate survey, right?
Correct? Yes,
That's what I
yes, they're going to be looking for
You have
that,
to check all the boxes for it. to
The
go.
survey's from 2000.
right?
Right,
And
and you
also
said,
though-
and that's another question, so I saw that too, that the survey was from 2000, that survey was done prior to them? Or was that after they did the culvert?
What's the date of the survey?
2000.
September 15th, 2000.
Okay, thank you. No, that was I believe that was after, because of the identification marks they put. Yeah, that horizontal or diagonal marking,
Mhm.
that's when they came through, they put additional stone for drainage.
So no matter what, we're gonna need a survey.
I mean, I think it should
So
show
we
the-
got
this location. of
This
this
additional for
proposed
drainage.
So I understand the cost of the survey, but no matter what, we're gonna have to get it to the county.
Is it the county it's gotta go to or state, because it's a state road?
No, county,
County, okay.
it goes to county, and then
County, if
they'll
they need state.
weigh in if they want state, input.
And the other thing, and this goes back to what, you look at the comprehensive plan and some of our prior conversations,
Mhm.
if the town has to expand housing and other things, that would be the fact of that expanding would be a possibility of widening that road.
Yeah, I wouldn't go so
But-
far as to say that, but that's.
Well, that's just down the road, like,
Well, it was one of the, in the comprehensive plan, it was one of the target regions for
Mhm.
Expansion.
or development.
and it was a rezoning and stuff right
What's
there.
the zoning
Nothing's
district?
solidified, but it was.
Correct.
They are talking about.
Yeah.
What zone is it in?
That is RA.
So
It's gotta be right.
So going back,
Close drainage. is just like this.
It's RA.
Correct.
it would need a survey.
Okay.
So that's just because, I mean, because it's an older, and then, we go to the county.
And the survey needs to include,
All those.
because some of the things aren't built yet, I apologize. I mean,
But if,
I don't
but
know.
if there's a plan, and a location plan that he should, if you know it's gonna be 12 by 12 and he should locate it.
Okay.
Plot it.
No, I
proposed,
have those friends
plot
from an
it, yeah.
architect.
Yes, so they should do that, because of where this is proposed to be, he should also plot the potential location that you're proposing of the structure. And that's critical, because, there's the utility pole, there's some pretty sensitive points on this. It's an unusual lot, and
Right.
that
That's
they would know
why-
exactly in relation to this road right of way where it would be, and in
Right.
relation to other structures
And the easement.
nearby.
And the easement, yeah,
Right. Correct.
so that would be the discussion, that would be the priority, is having an official survey, an updated survey
Okay,
to bring to the county.
And,
so I submitted to them first, and then
oh,
come
no,
back here?
it comes here and then it gets submitted from
Through
here.
through the town, we'll submit it to the county for you.
Well, it's part of the whole procedure. For a referral, and they might come back and say, listen, we don't care, it has no impact. But that's something that would have to be done
You can't,
in any event.
yeah, you can't do it without them saying that, so.
They supersede us.
The GM, not the
Just-
GM.
They're a little bit of, and they have plans on that road and we don't know, and they do a survey and they're like, this is, and they say, no, we can't, this has happened, you know, that's where the county has to come back.
And it'll prevent, you know, you don't want something to, you put it in there and spend all the money to put it in and then find out that they're gonna do something, and
Mhm.
that's why we have to check those boxes with them.
I know that, I was gonna say Melkowitz, Mr. Melkowitz.
Very.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you coming in for a discussion. I mean, this is what we need to figure out.
You know, let's say he does all this and then it's like, well, it's gonna be kind of in the spot where everyone thinks it's gonna be. You know, is that something that's even, you
That
know,
we're gonna
discussion, for discussion purposes, obviously, something that this board would even, you know, be looking at,
I would
or,
consider this one.
Yeah, I would too, where it's
Yeah.
placed. I think it just, we have to clarify those questions that the county would have. But I think where it's placed, you know, I would like to see the alternative like we talked about, but obviously where you're putting your deck, that's
which is why you should show the dock.
Right, understand, and
but where that is, you do have good cover. It's not sticking right out, and it's also in a, like you said, you said that before, Carrie. It's
The grading.
in a different spot than the conversation we had with the other one. I mean, it's a different part of town where,
This is a whole road, sure.
you know,
Black.
every case is different.
So, make sense?
okay, once I get the updated survey, submit that.
I do have one question.
Who did
Yes,
the
sir.
survey? Does that say on there?
And is there a reason why the deck has
Oh,
to
they're still around.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
over
be, that's facing north?
over by Hickner's.
Like you have the deck coming around. If the deck was just in the back, you want the deck to wrap around.
Right, the
Okay.
whole idea of the addition is to have additional living space where we could, you know, obviously entertain and actually enjoy the view, well, you can't say that, down to the creek. If we have a decent sized yard, yes, just to be able to
And the creek is
see and
where
have the
now?
windows,
Creek is this way on the,
yes,
in there.
it's down there.
So it's not behind, it's on the side.
Right,
So
it's
from
down
the
to the
wraparound
left.
deck, you could see it.
Right.
The whole idea was to be able to see down, you know, have the deck where we could enjoy the view of the woods and not the road.
That makes sense.
All right, so you said going back to, if he goes to the survey, he comes back, county says, okay, everything is good. Next up would be, we would entertain the location and placement of the,
Let's see what the survey says.
Yeah,
I would say yes to your
Yeah.
question.
okay,
yes.
all right. Okay,
Okay.
all right, thank you, we
Do you
appreciate it.
do you have any questions for us?
No, I just need my bullet points of what steps I need to do.
Yeah, and if you have questions, you can always reach out to the office, Tom can guide you.
Okay,
Can we keep these?
oh, of course.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Keep these ones, okay, thank
I
you.
didn't know, there was talk that did I not fill out the application correctly or completely?
No, the aspect of the email where it said you didn't have a complete application was the need for the new survey that we had sent you. That information that we were
Okay.
requesting to you. If you get the new survey that they're requesting, your application will be complete.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Also, INZ Enrollments is still in business, so I'm sure if you go directly to
I will
them,
reach out.
that would probably be your least expensive alternative.
Okay, correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay,
all right. Thank you.
all right, thank
Thank
you.
you.
I do want to say one other thing, and just a reminder that, the architectural feature, can also come into play if, to make it compatible. And I I think that this, what has been proposed to come in, to be looked at, I don't have an opinion, I have not seen it, but do we have exactly what it's going to look like?
Yeah, I think he's good.
Yeah, it's in
Okay.
Yeah, he's got
It's
it.
in it.
All right, so the board should
We
look
know
at
what,
that.
we know what.
Okay, or do we have that?
No, good.
Okay, okay,
All set.
all right, thank you, you're all set.
All right, thanks.
All right, do we have any other board business to come, Carrie?
I have nothing.
Are we all set with trainings?
We're still working on getting access to emails and stuff. Have you tried going to Microsoft 360? And just doing, because you said you were having a issue accessing your email, right?
Right, I still
Yeah.
am.
If you Google search Outlook and then try and sign in that way, you can't sign in that way either. Is it that it's just telling you?
It keeps on going to my work one. I have Outlook at work.
Okay, have you tried signing out of your work one and then signing into the town one, or trying it on a different computer that you
Oh,
have?
I didn't know you could sign out.
Yeah, you should be able to sign out. I'm trying on maybe a different computer than the work computer. And,
No, I'm doing it on my laptop at home,
oh, okay, yeah.
but I
sure.
have the work one at home as well.
Yeah.
So I didn't know you could sign out.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should be able to sign out and then sign
Then try
in.
to-
Yep, if that doesn't work, let me know.
There's a little drop down arrow
Thank you.
and you can select which account you're in at that point in time. If you need help with it, just let me know. I think I told you that before, I could come help you.
I had it for like 2 days.
No, because it was the same,
And you helped me that one day and.
I'll show you.
Okay,
All I got.
that's all you got on the agenda for next? You have one so far, maybe some others coming in.
We got one so far, and I think I'm waiting on, I think, 2 applications.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 that could possibly, I think it's 2 right now that I have. Yes.
And what is the date of our December meeting?
It's the 25th.
Thanksgiving is very late this year.
The 19th
Okay.
of December.
And then the tree lighting.
That's a Thursday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
So we got the 19th of December, and then we've got November 21st. Those are our last 2 meetings for the year.
All right.
the week before Thanksgiving. Okay, all right, you good? Meeting adjourned.
Now that we're
Do
off.
we have to?
Yeah.
Oh, make a motion.
You're gonna make a motion?
Oh my God.
I will make a motion to adjourn the
I'll
meeting.
second that one. There, take it.
All opposed?
All in favor? Aye. Anybody opposed?
No.
Meeting adjourned.